We are live, we are live, we are live.
Your way is going to destroy everything we built. My way is the only path to redemption.
Wait, they're here. We have to move now.
What it do, yeah? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that ROD Pod. For those that don't know who I am, I'm the Honorable Jones, not a bound to war with you, but an El Kebulan kidnap that is ready for the get back, and welcome back to the Redeem or Destroy. I wanted to talk about the attack, the American attack on ignorant women. Now, usually I would do a broadcast strictly focused on my melanated sisters, but this is a situation that is affecting all women here in the United States. And not only is it affecting, but it's trickling down to our daughters, and it's also trickling down to our boys. Our young men are being raised, or growing up, should I say, with a high level of estrogen, low testosterone. A lot of the boys is growing up with female tendencies. A lot of boys is growing up with hatred for authority, lack of response to authority, aggression, literally are in response as like an emotional creature, like a female. And what our ladies don't understand is all of this was by design. And what I mean by design, I mean these people literally came out with a system to not only destroy the people, but profit off the ignorance of our ladies. The first thing I would want to talk about in the attack on our women is this independent ideology. Now, some of you guys don't know that the origin of this independent ideology started with this feminist movement. The feminist movement was literally created by Europeans, and at that time, it was strictly for Europeans. With this ideology, it made women honestly believe that they can do whatever a man can do. And these people was receiving a whole lot of funds behind this movement. Then it went from European women and it transitioned to melanated sisters. Melanated sisters now was given the jobs while the husbands was purposely being fired. They was replacing the melanated men with melanated females. And with that, it allowed women to become the overseers, the bread makers, the judge, ruler, authority, the entire shebang in a household. And when a man didn't comply, he was literally put outside, like literally, right? So this movement gave our sisters the idea that they can do exactly what men do. So men was losing their jobs. These women was replacing them, was receiving high pay, while the men was literally getting the scrap jobs. So you started seeing a lot of females working in these so-called manufacturing facilities. Then when the manufacturing facilities went to China, these women now was getting these office gigs, these high rank positions, while the men was literally being forced to either sell drugs, join the army, or just be a flat out bum where everybody takes advantage of. You know, that's all that was going on. But what our women don't understand is when our sisters took on these responsibilities, or should I say fell for the bait and ate that bait, it then made women no longer be women. And when I mean women, like they had to break free from the natural order. Women couldn't be mothers no more. Women couldn't be wives no more. If you see a lot of divorce and you see a lot of children being neglected, a lot of this neglect comes from mothers having to take on these jobs that was, put together by these so-called who's, right? To make our sisters become very independent where they don't need a man in their life, okay? That's what the independent ideology created. It created women to be supposedly self-sufficient, but it came with a cost. It came with a lack of investment into these children. These children are now having to be raised by the system because mommy got to work. Daddy is probably depressed or stressed out, strung out, whatever. So it's very common for these children to, navigate outside or allow the system to program and follow suit. Okay? That was one of the first things, was this independent ideology. And now you're seeing the backlash of it right now, right? No disrespect to my ladies, but ladies, you failed as far as raising children on your own. You failed. Now, not everybody failed. And we're not going to act like every sister did a bad job. No. But it's a higher percentage of failed children, failed households, failed whatever from single-parent households compared to a two-parent household. Okay? Wanted to just throw that out there. Another attack that's being done on our women, which are ignorant or not paying attention to, is the over-sexualizing. Our women don't realize that you are being marketed as prostitutes, whether it's white collar or straight dirty. Our women is being marketable as prostitutes, from the movies to the music to the curriculums to the outfits that is being sold in stores. You ladies are being sold, and like not only being sold, but your presentation, you're being presented as toys, sex objects, like bitches, dogs, pardon my language, but this is what these people are doing to y'all. And because of that, a lot of y'all women are now not finding the right man because these niggas is loving you for your body. They're not loving you for who you are and what you bring to the table. Everything is sex. You know why love is no longer in the melanated community? Love is gone now because sex is easy to achieve. Why I gotta show love to you and be fully committed to you when I could just go down the block, get high with this thought, she'll be on my cock, and by the end of the day, she gonna swallow a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is the direction that these people have led our women. When you see how our women dress, women are wearing tight pants, stretchies, booty shorts. Even today when I went to the art show, you know, there was those that was like, yeah, I'm gonna let my presence be known. Mind you, it's not even hot outside, and these girls was in tight dresses. Some of them had no stockings on, the legs, thighs, you could see the tattoos on their thighs, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, damn, like, yo, these people don't even realize that they're being, you know, sexualized at the highest order, where it's to the point where our women thinking that it's okay to be in that state. It's okay to dress like that. It's okay to act like that. But in reality, what's going on is you're being sexualized, and you're not gonna find a man that's gonna honestly love you for you. You understand? You're gonna find a man that's gonna deal with you, tolerate you, or wanna be with you because of the lust that's inside of them that they wanna do to you, the things that they already have in their mind. Like, damn, bro, if I had one night with her, man, I'd be beating that all day, man. I just wanna see how that booty feel, etc. Like, that's what runs through the mind of a man when he see women in that nature. Like, baby girl, like, no. You understand? And because of that, a lot of these women are now having children out of wedlock. A lot of these children are being born, or should I say, a lot of these women are being pregnant with these children, and they don't keep them, and they send them to the chop shop. They go into these chop shops, and guess who profits off these children in the chop shops? That's them. And it's not just melanated people that's doing the chop shop. It's all people that's doing the chop shop. And what y'all ladies don't understand is you're committing murder. You're killing a part of you. I repeat, you're killing a part of you. And when women do that, that child, that spirit that was supposed to be in that child, that blood is on your hands. And because of that, there's a lot of suffering that comes your way because of that. A lot of our women don't understand that. But it's for real. And not only are they profiting, and let's just say you was to have that child, chances are you're gonna be dealing with a deadbeat. Chances are you're going to be dealing with somebody that never cared to have a child. And that's what they be banking on. They be banking on women not wanting to be in a relationship, not wanting to have a child, but if they have the child, they're in a state of frustration. And guess who's coming to save the day? The exact people that's investing into you, acting crazy all day. That's the games that they play. And our women don't understand that these people have invested millions, if not billions of dollars into having our women in this state of mind, in this mental condition, in this mental illness. The mental illness isn't what they tell you. It's not in the DSM-7, whatever you want to call that book. No, the mental illness is following a protocol that is ineffective, continuously doing the same thing that's ineffective. We work 9 to 5, which is ineffective. It's not getting you to the promise. It's not granting you freedom. It's not taking you out the country. No, these things are literally designed to keep you comfortable or satisfied, should I say, with your condition. And because of that, a lot of our people is crashing out. People is crashing out because they're tired of the hamster wheel. The hamster wheel is enough. But through your frustration, you have created children, and those children carry also that frustration. If you see a lot of children that's raised in a single family household, you're going to see that that child carries the same attribute of their mother. So if their mothers are very agitated, loud, yelling, the child is going to be the same way. If she's snapping her fingers when she talks, the child is going to be the same way. And these are the things that's literally going on, the high investment that these people are placing upon the ignorance of our women. And the reason, and every time I say the women, I also bring it back to the children, because our ladies need to understand that it's the children that's being affected at the end. Okay? So they're sexualizing you with the clothes. Now they're sexualizing you with the music. With the music. I seen little snippets of this so-called Cardi B concert, and she's shaking her ass, spreading her legs, like literally spreading her legs, putting her hands in between her, washed up vagina, picking it up, licking it. And everybody is in a state of, oh my gosh, this is music. No, this is lack of talent. This is what you call talentless art musicians. Every artist right now carries absolutely no talent. They can't make music, they can't sing, they can't write, they can't do absolutely nothing. So they must use, shaking ass and sexual exploit to get everybody engaged, for you guys to overlook the lack of skills, to overlook that and be absorbed into the over-sexualizing of our women. And this lady is literally setting the stage for the next generation to follow suit. Just like Cardi B is the generation of the Little Kims and the Foxy Browns and what's the Howard lady that's out in Cali. You know what I'm saying? This is the continuation of that. And it's only going to get worse. So they sexualizing our women through the music, through the shows. You understand, when you watch the movies, these women are being fed this, how can you say this, white collar prostitution? Like literally. You'll see movies, especially when it's melanated movies. You'll see the movies where it be the melanated sister with a man. They're going through something, and now there's another man on the side that's catching her interest, and now she's engaged, she's in talks, she's doing this, she's doing that, and then she gets caught up, and then now she realized she made a mistake and this and that. This is what they're pushing. They're pushing this upon us. Meanwhile, the ones that's funding these movies, funding these scripts, putting the money behind it, these people are married, been together 40 years, have a big family, children, the whole shebang. Meanwhile, us, on the other hand, we on our 4th baby mama, 6 baby dads, no marriage going on, relationships ain't lasting 5, 10. Listen, you be lucky if you in a relationship that lasts 10 years. You be lucky if you're in a relationship that lasts 20 years. Some relationships does not exceed the 5-year mark. Some relationships does not exceed the 3-year mark. Some relationships don't even go past 6 months. Mind you, they done did everything a married woman and a married man would do. But after this 6 months, all of a sudden the eyes kick in. Meanwhile, we don't even realize that this is taught behavior. They're teaching us to act like this. They capitalize off our demise. They teach us a certain way to act, and then they got the responses from how they teach us. They got the ACS on standby. They got the police on standby. They got the judges on standby. They got everything on standby. They got the food stamps on standby. They got the shelters on standby. They got everything you need so you can just be comfortable acting like a buffoon, comfortable acting like a hoe, being a chicken head, being a bum nigga, being a weirdo. They set the stage for everybody to be comfortable because they've been programming y'all to believe that when shit gets hard, it's always gonna be a European savior or European creative foundation, agency, organization that's gonna come and save you out of your troubles. I was gonna make this a long video and show you clips and all that, but it's like, nah, I need to have a conversation with my women because our women does not realize that y'all are under attack. Our women don't realize that it's a program that's teaching y'all to be disrespectful, teaching y'all to be evil. I had a conversation with my mans, right? And I said to him, we as men know, like it's just a known thing for us not to ever put our hands on a woman. We know not to do that. It's just like, yo, nah. But women does not have the understanding that the same way men see you as, nah, she's a female, you supposed to see that man like, nah, that's a man. He can punch me and knock me out and put me to sleep. He can bring bodily harm, damage, etc. But you've been programmed to stand up to anybody, especially the man. But you've been programmed to stand up to the man, but you also been programmed to bow down to your superior. You bow down to your boss. You bow down to the police. You bow down to the judge. You bow down to the government. You bow down to anybody that has a position of power. But the man that you say you love, you've been programmed to go against. You've been programmed to question, to fight, to make excuses. This is what these people has done to our women. High investment into the demise of our sisters. Our sisters don't even understand the importance of themselves. You understand? You guys don't understand that you are the glue to the melanated nation. You are the glue. If we lose you, we lose us. And once we're gone forever. And that's what they banking on. They're banking on us to extinct ourselves. They're banking on us to never reach that level of freedom. They don't want you to ever touch that chakra that could shake the world, that could connect back to the universe. They would never want that. So they're going to always invest into the fugazi and the things that's literally going to destroy all of us. And it's starting with you. They're dancing with you. They're not dancing with us. They still afraid of us. Maybe in the next 20 years, after the mass majority of the real niggas done got old or unalive, they're gonna start flooding the streets with the widows, with the single mothers. These children that you see coming up are the single mother children. These are the mothers that, when we was young, we was doing whatever, and they ain't take on those relationships like, nah, baby girl, you gotta see, you got a whole seed. Niggas ain't trying to be dealing with no woman with seeds. You understand? Like, that was the mentality that we had, and that's just what it was. Like, nah. That's your baby daddy. That's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ours. You ain't mine. So how far you think we gonna go? You know what I'm saying? You think we gonna stick around to hear a little child say, you not my dad? You think we gonna stand around for that? Nah, no nigga's gonna stand for that. And if a nigga ever did, he's a weirdo. I'm just saying, but this is the children that's literally being brought up to take the baton from us. Very emotional, very, very affectionate and crying. That, like everywhere you look, bro. Everywhere you look, you seen a nigga crying every minute. This nigga be 265, 6'9", rock solid, hard as a rock. Pause. And something horrific happens and he breaks down. And these are the ones that's taking the baton from us, bro. And it's because of the mothers not realizing that they're under attack, not realizing that you're being programmed to believe that you don't need a man. They've been telling you this from the get-go. A lot of your women is getting Section 8 food stamps, etc. because you had to not have a man. A man can't be in the household. That policy still goes on to this very day. And it's like, how do we not see this? You know why you can't see this? Because you have been brainwashed through religion to think that these people are your friends. You think because you are in their workspace and they took you out to brunch and they gave you a Christmas gift and a Christmas present and they made you the best man or the best wife, the bridesmaid, whatever you want to call it. You really thinking that these people are for you? No. You want to know who's for you? Tell these people, would they snap their fingers and switch roles? Would they fight and take a part of their paycheck, their taxes, to pay reparations? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And because of religion, you overlook everything that was done to you, and you stand on this, oh, well, you know, what would Jesus do? Jesus forgave. Jesus ain't forgive shit. If Jesus forgave, then why he coming back? Think about that. If Jesus forgave, then why he's coming back? Why he's coming back to wreak havoc on this earth if he forgave? What's the reason of coming back? Think about that, people. So they use this ideology to put our women in a state of confusion where you forget what's going on. Ladies, forgotten who the enemy is. You have been programmed to believe that the worst enemy is your fellow comrades. The worst enemy is your sister. The worst enemy is your brother. The worst enemy is the nigga that you dealing with, the nigga that you slept with, the nigga that you said I love you to. That's your enemy. But when it comes to them, you don't even see them as an enemy. You see them as them doing their job. When the judge is thinking about throwing you in jail, when the judge think about taking away your child, you see them as, well, they just doing their job. But you don't see them as the Vikings that they are, the vultures that they are, the vampires that they are, the predators that they are. You don't see that. That's crazy. You understand? But when it's all said and done, guys, it's the children that's being affected at the end. They're sexualizing. They gave you this Miss Independent nonsense. Now they got every sister now highly invested into these people's chemicals. We're taking the Ozempics. Sisters don't even want to work out. We're taking ejections. We taking pills. We taking everything. We putting makeup on our face. We doing all the things that we never did. Things that our ancestors already knew. Our great-grandmothers, our grandmothers knew that we don't play with that. The farthest melanated women went was put lipstick and lip gloss on. Now, people is putting on foundation. You got to do this. People is trying to get lighter. People is trying to hide. And it's like, yo, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing? And you wondering why our sisters is literally leading the category in every cancer. Yo, these people is giving you guys reused tampons, bro. Take these tampons and put it to the light. You're going to see this is what you ladies are putting in between your legs for hours. For hours. They're attacking in every way, shape, or form. High investment on the demise of all women here in the United States. You're being sexualized. I remember my Wiz, you know what I'm saying? My Wiz went to the hospital because she was throwing up, because she was dehydrated. You know, these niggas literally barge into the room on some, yo. You need a C-section. The baby, we seeing the I forgot what they called them joints. Damn, it's off the top of my head. We see that this thing is going up. Oh, damn, contractions. There we go. Look, every time we seeing the contractions, your cervix is being open. We need to take the baby out now. It's unhealthy. Like, this is what they do to melanated women. You can check the statistics. You don't even got to listen to me. Go check the statistics. Go check how many melanated women lose their lives giving birth. Check the statistics on how many children, how many stillbirth is happening within the melanated community. Check the statistics how our sisters is leading the category of fibroids. Check the statistics. These are the people that's doing it, and they doing it from the chemicals. They doing it from the radiation. They doing it from the tampons. They doing it from the birth control. They're attacking us in every way, shape, or form. We just found out that even the condoms is contaminated. Like, everything that's been given to us was literally given to us to destroy. But now they're secretly destroying our women. The men, we could tell, we could feel, you know what I'm saying? You could drive, police is gonna pull you over, you could just be minding your business, you can get called, lose your job and do this, but the women, they keep you around to watch you not only destroy yourself, but watch you destroy the entire melanated community, bro. Our sisters don't see that. Women don't see that. But it's 10 times worse when it's pertaining to our sisters. Never forget about Marion Sims. Marion Sims had a whole mother effing statue in Central Park. Central Park was literally a rest haven for runaway Southern slaves that came up there trying to make a living. There was a full-fledged community in Central Park. I'm talking about houses. Like we was living like we was in the woods. We had our own chickens. We had goats. We had everything you could imagine. We was having that. And these people took it away. And not only did they take it away, they put a statue of a man that is known for saying the most foolish things ever. Example, well, black women don't need anesthesia because they are built to tolerate pain. And granted, our sisters is built to tolerate pain, but who are you to say that? But this is what it is. A full-fledged attack on our women. They're sexualizing. They got sisters getting BBLs, and you know how many sisters take those chances, take those trips to be unalive, and guess what they're leaving behind? Those 3 girls, those 3 boys, that little man, that little girl. They leaving behind families because they have been bitten and believe that they need to do something with their body when all they have to do is work out. All you have to do is work out. There's a major $1 billion lawsuit right now against these Ozempics. Women is coming out blind. Women is coming out with thyroid cancer. People is getting sick. And nobody knows what's going on until now. And it is like, how did we get here? Why are we still allowing these people to run tests on us? Why are we still allowing these people to give us the poison? And why are we just openly accepting it? We're putting like literally putting chemicals. Like these niggas is really mixing these things up in a mother effing factory, mixing shit up. Give it foundation and sell it to you and tell you to put it on your face. And you're wondering why we're leading the category in all sicknesses and diseases. Our sisters don't even understand. Our women don't even understand. I'm seeing Chinese women with spandex on. Like, damn, they got you thinking it's okay to walk like this, but I bet you're gonna think that it's okay because who is the first ones you seeing dressed like that? Is us. Oh wow, she look nice in that. I want to wear that too. You know we the fashion setters. We set the trends, or they'll set the trends, and we'll be the mascots. And you know we do a hell of a good job doing it. And then what? Then everybody follows suit. And then a particular group of people capitalize, make all the money. Like I said, these people are making millions and billions of dollars off our ignorance. Billions of dollars off our hospital visits. My daughter just told me that her best friend, who's only 17 years old, has 3 mother effing brain tumors. 3 brain tumors at 17 years old. That's not normal. That's not normal. 17? Yeah. And like I said, it's just so much to talk about. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. This shit gets deeper. We can talk about how now they're pushing this interracial. It's being pushed all through the melanated community, all through your TV screens. We can talk about that if you want. But before you guys saying that I'm being racist and I'm saying this and I'm saying that, I just want you to understand that even the animal kingdom follows orders. Even the animal kingdoms follow the universal law. And you know why the animal kingdom can follow the universal law? Because the animal kingdom can't accept no religion. You can't use a doctrine to restructure their minds. So they're going to stick to the natural order. And that's what we supposed to be on, the natural order. You would never find a cheater, right? A cheater with a tiger. Or a cheetah with a leopard, a tiger with a lion. You will never find that ever in life unless they splice it. You will never find that in life. So that's the same way we need to be. Europeans need to be with Europeans. Chinese need to be with Chinese. Mexican with Mexicans. And let the melanated be with the melanated. That's how God orchestrated it. Leave it the way it is. You don't need no parts of you. We don't need no parts of you. You don't need no parts of us. Just leave it how it is. So I said all that to just put an end to this racist talk. It's not being racist. We just following universal order. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay? But back to my ladies. Please understand that you are under attack. Understand that these people have invested millions, if not billions of dollars off your ignorance. They even probably put another billion to keep you ignorant. And it's time for our ladies to wake up to this ignorance. Understand that this behavior of yours is a taught behavior. As a life coach, I stress that. I teach that. I let people know that how you are and what you're doing is a taught behavior and in a response to whatever trauma you was dealing with. But the first trauma we're all dealing with as a whole is the fact that we are born slaves, property to whoever. Your last name says it all. My last name says it all. Okay? So that's traumatizing. That's generational trauma that gets passed on. That's a trauma that will never, ever, and I repeat, never, ever disappear. As long as the people that inflict that trauma is around us, it will never disappear. You can do whatever you want to do. You can kumbaya, go to church, go camping, keep feast days, holidays, holy days. You can do whatever. You can even have an interracial. You can do whatever. It will never change until that situation is addressed. And you know these people is not going to address it just now. These mother effers just, they voted, the UN voted that the transatlantic slave trade was by far the wickedest thing that ever happened to humanity. Guess what country said no? It was regular. Argentina. Oh yeah, we already know about the Argentinians. And America. And I believe there's one more, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But those two countries said, nope, we're not agreeing with that. Slavery was justified. You know why? Because it put them in their position. You understand? So my ladies, please realize and understand that you are under attack. Understand that these people are banking on your ignorance. Understand that they don't want you to be woke. That's why they want you to put the weave on your head. So your natural hair won't connect to the sun, won't connect to the universe. There's a reason why they don't want you outside. They don't want you enjoying that sun. They telling you the hotter it is, go inside. Don't be outside because of risk of catching skin cancer. Black people, melanated people are worried about skin cancer now. I can't make this shit up. They tell you when it's too hot, stay in the house, put on an AC. You know AC stands for all Caucasians. That's what the AC is for. It's for all Caucasians. It's not for us. The hotter it is, listen, I'm talking about when it's pitch black, stormy, hot. That's when we are supposed to be outside. I'm talking about outside. I'm talking about laying in the sun, letting it burn on your back. You're not gonna catch no boils or nothing like that, but your skin is gonna get fed. Your melanin is gonna get fed. Your sicknesses, everything that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with high blood pressure, that joint's gonna go down. High sugar is gonna go down. If you're dealing with obesity, you're gonna start feeling so much energy. It's gonna cause you to wanna work out. It's gonna cause you to wanna walk. It's gonna cause you to wanna stay outside. Like I said, the hotter it is, I'm outside. Like, I don't do the AC. I put the windows down. If I ever put the AC on, it's because the car's overheating because of the engine and all that, and it's not natural heat. It's car heat. Right? It's humid heat from the vehicle. But if I'm walking, listen, I don't even know what an umbrella look like. I'm walking. We in there like swimwear. You understand? But these are the things that we are no longer doing. And I told you guys, I'm working on this book. The GME mentality. Yeah. How did we become the GME? How did we become genetically modified Europeans? How? I'm going to show you. And one of it is, like I said before, not putting in the forefront of who these people are and what they've done to us. Our ancestors is turning in their graves, seeing how cordial we are, how compliant we are. We supposed to be complacent on something. Nah, supposed to have some level of rebel. No, nothing. These niggas tell you to jump, you say ha ha. These niggas tell you better be here, you say okay. Your man says, yo, I need you to do this. It's an excuse. I need you to be here. It's an excuse. I need you to get this done. It's an excuse. But the Europeans say, I need you in the courthouse by 1 o'clock. Everybody's running over there. Make that make sense. So to my ladies, women all over the United States, understand you are under attack. Understand that they are attacking you from every angle. Financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally. They are attacking you. And because of all of this attack, you're taking your frustration out on the men. And vice versa. The man is taking the frustration out on the woman. And in reality, we should never, ever be frustrated amongst each other. Because once upon a time, these people wouldn't even allow us to even be with each other on the cotton field. These people used to have us separated. These people, let me show you how wicked these people are before I digress. These people will literally know that that's your wife, and late at night will come into your little shed, grab your wife to do whatever they want with her, and then throw her right back to you. That's what they used to do. Now, we are openly doing that. Our sisters are openly giving themselves to these people. And why? Because they got you in the delusion that money makes the world go round. No, money makes them go round and rounds, go round after round on you. And make millions and millions and millions of dollars off you. The money that they giving you is petty cash. That's cash that they use to fill up to fill up their gas and, you know, pay every bill in the house for the year. They give that to you. You are a tax write-off. You think they're not writing that off? Trust me, they're writing it off. Talking about they taking care of a non-profit organization. You are that organization. You are the non-profit product that they're investing into. And they're going to get that money right back. Make it make sense. So, I say all that to say, like, comment, share, subscribe. This will be up and running by Monday, I promise you. All I ask is for you to be patient, continue supporting, and also remember, like I said, out of everything that I said, always remember to respect your DNA. And I'ma holler at y'all.